everybody, I guess for the title of this video, you already know that I will be addressing the issues that had come up with Jaclyn Hill's cosmetic line, Jaclyn Cosmetics Lipsticks. For those who are new here, welcome to my channel. I want to let you know that this is not a drama channel. I just don't like to go into drama, and I'm fairly new to the YouTube beauty community. I only have about 750 around that subscribers. I want to start by saying that a few days ago I uploaded my video where I was swatching and reviewing the entire collection of Jaclyn Hill. I was the second creator in YouTube to upload a video swatching the entire collection and making a review about it. And actually the first person who did it like 5 hours before than me. I'm sure she received her collection maybe at the same time as I did. But before her review and my review, there were other creators that had uploaded videos of lipstick swatches from trios and single lipsticks from the collection. As a new YouTuber in the beauty community, I was really excited to bring to my audience and to the entire beauty lovers the so expected launch of this new cosmetic line. We know Jaclyn Hill, she has gained great popularity and she has made her career here in YouTube. I also want to mention that I'm not a fan of Jaclyn Hill, but I have subscribed to her YouTube channel a while back. The person who brought me to this YouTube world was my oldest daughter, and from her I learned about different beauty gurus as well as other YouTube channels. In the past, for me, YouTube was kind of like a dark space, and I didn't want my children to be involved with YouTube because they are just children, they are young. But the reality of things is that no matter what, as a parent, I was able to do, I knew that my kids were going to come to YouTube and even another social media outlets. My thought process was to get involved and just see what was YouTube about. When I realized that YouTube wasn't that dark space that I thought it was, I realized that there was obviously the good and also the bad. And I started to get involved, and I really started getting in love with all things about beauty. And I started watching, I remember the first channel that I watched that it was all about beauty. I actually typed something glowy skin or something like that, and it appeared Nikki from Nikki Tutorials, and she was the very first beauty guru that I watched. I watched Jaclyn Hill a couple times in the last couple years, and to be honest with you, after learning more about makeup, although I love Nikki and her style of videos, I could not follow up with all the amount of products that she needed to use to accomplish certain look, because we just have different ages. And same thing happened with Jaclyn Hill. She has beautiful skin but a different age than mine, and all the products that she uses on her, it's impossible for me to first being able to, you know, put all those products on me and not look cakey. So anyhow, just going back to the Jaclyn Cosmetics and the lipstick situation. Like I said before, I reviewed all the lipsticks a couple days ago, and to be honest with you, I haven't taken down my first video reviewing and swatching these lipsticks. The reason why is because it was a first impression. I feel that everything that I said, it was actually what I was feeling at that moment. I liked the lipsticks. I felt that they were emollient. I swatched all the 20 in one night, and I say one night because it literally, to produce that video, took me about 3 hours, and my lips, they felt fine. They didn't feel like they were falling apart or that they were raw or anything like that. I was very enthusiastic to upload that video because it was obviously such an expected launch, and being able to get the lipsticks and being able to try to get that review out for you guys before many people, and it was just a moment that I was super excited. When I swatched and reviewed all the lipsticks, it was very late into the evening. I received the package earlier, like around maybe 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when the UPS truck came, and as soon as I saw the package, the only thing that I was able to do is take pictures out of them at my daughter's room. One of my daughters, I have a toddler daughter, and she's young, she makes noise, so there was no way that I was able to do a video so early in the afternoon. So I waited until it was late into the evening, just like right now, and when my little toddler is asleep and I'm able to actually film without interruptions. I made all the pictures prior. Like I said, when I receive a package and I open them up, I line them up. In fact, if you go to my Instagram, you will see a video, and I have pictures too of that, not of the video, but actually how I line up all the lipsticks and whatnot. And later in the evening, I just decided to start doing my video. Like I said, I didn't notice anything wrong with them, and that's the way it is. I just felt them fine, and I actually enjoy them. I like many of the colors, not all of them, because some of them, they just don't go well with my skin tone, but I really like the collection. Now, the next day arrived, and I thought everything was fine, but later on in the evening, I heard for the first time about an incident that Jaclyn Hill had with a follower or a client that she mentioned. I think her name was Veronica, and I actually got to know about this situation from that girl, Shay. Shay is the name of another YouTuber fellow, and she posted how, obviously, how dare of Jaclyn Hill to respond in really bad terms to this girl, Veronica, which at the end what happened is that a lot of people that are fans of Jaclyn Hill, they just simply started to make fun of Veronica and bully her and telling her about that, you know, her lips were crusty or not well exfoliated, etc. Which is really sad. I think obviously Jaclyn Hill she needed to really think it twice before responding to a client, because they are not anymore fans, which they deserve all respect. They are now your customers. She should have addressed it differently, that's for sure. Then a day or two after that, I watched Christy from Raw Beauty Christy, and I was just I couldn't believe what I saw. All the images, the video of Christy showing with her microscope everything that she found inside the lipsticks, and then I start searching what's going on, what's this drama about. This is not my full-time job. As you can tell, I don't have a way to put any ads on my videos, so I cannot get even demonetized because of that. I don't have a way to get links to anything and get any sort of pay right here. I'm too new for this. And even my Instagram account, it only have over 200 followers. So it's nothing to these bigger and major beauty gurus and YouTubers. So right now, all what I'm doing is just investing and spending a lot of money in makeup that I enjoy, that I like, that I'm happy to review for you, and I'm happy actually to pamper myself and being able to, you know, get something that I really love and like. In fact, if you watch my channel, I have done reviews for other brands such as ColourPop, BH Cosmetics, but most of my reviews, I don't target them that way, but it are the products that I really love to review. I love Tom Ford, I love Charlotte Tilbury, I love NARS, I love Fenty Beauty. I love the brands that they are between the mid to high-end and luxury brands. Those are the brands that are my passion. Chanel, Dior, those are the brands that I really, really enjoy. But I'm obviously thinking also on the benefit of my channel to review something from a beauty guru. Why not? I just posted something from Christine Dominique. I really like Dominique Cosmetics, and I had great experience with her. In fact, when she had an incident with her Lemonade palette last year, it was her launch for summer 2018, I bought it and I didn't have the time to swatch it. Obviously I didn't have my channel back on the time or even try it, and I received an email from her I don't know, a few days afterwards or a week afterwards, saying that they were sending me another palette. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even knew that something was wrong with the pigments and the palette or nothing like that. I wasn't so involved as I am now into the beauty industry. So anyhow, that is just a little bit about me. And going back to this video that I made, again, I don't want to take it down because I was honest on what I was able to see. I took a lot of effort and time to put it together. My daughter, who is the one who edits my videos, she took several hours to edit my videos. And reason why is, as you can tell, I have an accent, and sometimes I have to repeat myself many times, and she dislikes very much when I do so because she has to do a ton of edit. So for respect to myself and respect of her, I don't want to put it down, but I also wanted to make this video. I personally think that it is the right time to make a pause on all this drama and just be serious. I think hate shouldn't be going around anymore. I honestly think that's not the way to solve any issues. I really hope that Jaclyn and Jaclyn Cosmetics team come into their senses and mind and actually recall these lipsticks. In my personal opinion, I feel like for health reasons, if you have ordered these lipsticks, if you have already received them, or if you're about to receive them, do not use them. These lipsticks has been compromised. We don't know exactly if it's something that has to do with chemistry, if these lipsticks are old or if they are not. These are all only assumptions because we are only seeing what we're seeing on the images, and for those who we have the lipsticks, whatever we're able to see. But we don't know the details. We know that we know that people have found fibers on the lipsticks. It could be cotton or it could be hair. To me, honestly, they seem more like fibers of some sort of plastic. I had been checking the lipsticks closely, and my lipsticks, to be honest with you, they have a little bit of like a streaks on them and little small tiny granules. For example, on this shade Perfectionist, maybe you're able to see it a little bit more than whatever I was able to find in other shades. Now let me tell you something. I live in Central Coast, California, and these lipsticks were sent through UPS from Rialto, California, which is not that far away from here. In fact, when I received my shipping confirmation, I went to UPS, tried to refresh many times, and nothing appeared. I said, okay, I will give until tomorrow morning and see if maybe they are already in the truck. By my surprise, the next morning I wake up, I do my stuff, then I go to check on that UPS and the tracking number, and it says that it was already in the truck out for delivery. So as you can tell, I live not super close to Rialto, but close enough that UPS was able to get it to me within 1 day from the time the shipping label was created. And that being said, that means that the lipsticks that I received, they were not in the truck for such a prolonged amount of time. The temperatures, whether were too high, that they could melt the lipsticks, etc. I don't know about production of lipsticks or chemistry. I know they have to be done in a lab, and I know the lab has to be sanitized, following protocol in the sense of clean conditions. So honestly, everything that we can say, either myself or you on the other side, they're all speculations, but we are seeing something that is not normal. And I say normal, quote unquote, because I would like to refer to you to the website Temptalia or to the blog Temptalia. While on my research, I came across the Temptalia, and she mentioned and she shows pictures of different brands that I love. Again, Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury, NARS, Cosmetics, that they had these same problems. Now, the problems that they had, it seemed like it was with not a full collection, but for example with one lipstick, and not like in this case the whole lipstick collection is labeled with a single code, which is GC05A. That's what I have on the back of my lipsticks. All of them, they have the same code. I am an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs, we don't set ourselves for failure. We invest for succeed, go beyond, progress, and keep building up. And I don't think, in honest truth, that Jaclyn Hill wanted to get a loss out of this project. If she worked so hard, as she mentioned in her video where she launched her collection, where she showed the world what she was doing, it doesn't make sense why she will do that. What I think it is that she may or not have been involved enough, or she was involved up to a certain point and then delegated to other people that were not able to meet with all the tasks that they were assigned to them. And also it could be laboratory. I mean, again, these are all speculations. There are so many things that could have gone wrong. We can even say sabotage. Somebody or many people could have want something to go wrong for her specific brand. I mean, I don't know, and I'm just assuming right now, and I hope that there's a very thorough investigation in the labs of what's going on, because many people are uncertain. Are we finding mold? Are we finding hairs? Are we finding, what are we finding inside there? And the honest truth is that lipsticks, just as any makeup, it goes on our skin, and our skin is the largest organ in our body. Our skin actually absorbs what we put on it, and it's super important that we take good care of our skin. When we put lipstick on, as I am talking and I have lipstick on right now, I'm ingesting it. I don't need to be eating anything to ingest a little bit of lipstick at a time. When I drink, I ingest lipstick. Now if I eat and I don't take my lipstick off, I will be ingesting that lipstick. And if something is going in that lipstick, it's going against my health. I'm very honest with you, I never liked the ideas of canceling brands because of mistakes that they make. I know it has been repetitive that Jaclyn Hill, every time that she has done a launch, something has gone wrong or there's a drama or something like that. You know what? I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know anything about her life or why things have to go wrong on her side or when she's launching something. But regardless of all of that, the only thing that I want you to get out from this video, in first place and most important, let's protect ourselves, our health. And now I just want to also mention that after my review, the next day, I really enjoyed the lipstick. I was wearing this shade Cheeky, and honestly what I see is little granules of something. They are a little bit scratchy, but nothing that I will say this is gonna, you know, cause a wound on my skin. Now I have just swatched it right now here several times, and now in terms of after swatching it like this, if I see something like little balls or speckles of something, no, I don't, but they are inside there. I don't know if with the warm on my hand and rubbing they start melting away. What I can see though, and I see it in other lipsticks, is like there's a little black, kind of like a line in there on the side, then little holes opening up, which I assume it's from those little balls there inside the lipstick. So in my lipsticks, I have some signs that other people have found, but not as severe as the one that we have seen, for example, in Christy's video. Not as severe as that. Now coming also into the understanding that, like I said prior, my lipsticks, I don't think they had been in transit for too long. I don't know anything about chemistry for these particular products, so I have no idea if because of temperature change there are things that are gonna come out that my lipsticks maybe have, they are maybe also contaminated with these white fibers, but they are just embedded inside the lipstick that I'm not able to see because my lipsticks, they are still solid and they are not melting. The ones that we have seen in different videos and all over internet. What I want to address in this video is, first thing, if you have these lipsticks, if you are about to receive these lipsticks, I will highly suggest you try to return them, to do not use them. Do not put at risk your health, because this is extremely serious. Another thing that is super important, do not spread hate. Let's spread love. To me, as I mentioned before, as an entrepreneur, there is a long path that Jaclyn Hill has to walk. She has to learn from her mistakes, and this is a very hard rock she has stumbled upon. I can only imagine trying to return not only the money, the investment, everything going to waste, the loss, and the feeling of your brand first launch being done. I know the expectations are really high, and out of all of these, I hope that she addresses all the concerns of those who have trusted on her enough to buy one lipstick for $18 or the full collection like I did. I hope that she realizes that we put our trust on her and that she will actually own this situation and address all our questions. Third is about my channel. I'm really enjoying my community. I really enjoy my subscribers. I really love you and appreciate your time so much. Appreciate your support beyond what you can believe as my YouTube channel is growing. And I want you to know and to feel confident that whenever I bring you a review, whether it's a first impression or a full wear test, that I'm telling you what I feel is honest and truth to the moment that I'm doing it. I feel really sorry and bad that I wasn't able to see all these little granules at the time that I was swatching them, because I honestly didn't saw them. I don't know if it's again change of temperature, maybe with the warm, as we go layer after layer, these little dots and granules there start to appearing. And for my subscribers, I want to tell you, thank you so much for trusting on me. Thank you so much for believing in my channel, for subscribing, for supporting me. And I want to let you know that I will never let you down. If I put something on myself and I feel confident about it and confident enough to recommend it to you, I will do so. And I hope, and I'm sure you hope, that nothing of this is repeated again. But if something like this comes up again, rest assured that I will be addressing it as I'm doing it today, because this is not right. Our health and the public health is first, then is the rest. Now, my friends, I want to thank you again for taking your time to watch this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I promise you that the next video, it will be a lot more fun than this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.